good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be playing a game. So basically what we're gonna be doing, I wrote down some categories, like just questions for us to create like our, like tell you guys the story of whatever the category says. So we're just gonna be telling you guys stories, and it's gonna be funny, or you'll see our reactions to some of these.
Okay.
You want to say anything?
Hi guys, I'm back.
Lulu's back. She's back and she's better. Period.
But yeah, I'm back, guys. Subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up. You know what to do. Share it.
Make sure you guys start commenting down below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching this, you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And let's get it. Alright. And subscribe to Lulu's channel too. You guys, I already linked it last time. If you didn't subscribe to her channel, if you didn't check her out, I'll link it down below again so you guys could check her out. And make sure you check out my previous videos too if you haven't just yet. They're pretty lit. Okay, you want to go first?
No.
Let's see what you say.
Hold on, wait.
We could rock
Whatever
papers.
goes. So whatever we get, do we answer or do we get to choose to ask?
No, you have to answer it.
Okay.
Let's see. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Best of three. Best of
Okay.
three. So we gotta do it 3 times.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay,
One,
one.
paper, scissors.
No.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay,
Okay, that's
one
one.
and one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So I go first? Okay.
I feel I'm gonna get the hard ones.
Oh my god, worst breakup. So my worst breakup.
You don't gotta give names. Just say subject. The subject.
I'm trying to think.
The subjects. Okay, can we play something else?
Oh, because it's
Or take
TV.
this off?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up.
Because they battle rapping in the back.
They're going at it and shit like.
Flawless and Beans. I think that's her name. I don't know.
Okay, so my worst breakup. Oh my god, I don't freaking know. I think it would have to be probably with Berto, just because it was so much shit going on. Even though we're still together now, but that was one of my worst breakups. Yeah. A breakup and then makeup. But yeah, that's my answer.
That's crazy. Fuck.
Go Lulu. Go, go,
I'm gonna
go Lulu.
Ever snuck out? Like snuck out how?
Out of your house. Have you ever snuck out of your house?
Like now or like anytime?
Anytime. You can say anytime. Any story.
Have I ever snuck out?
I know I have. But not from my house. It was funny. I slept over at my friend's house and then I snuck out of her house. I know, I'm so bad.
Have I ever snuck out? I feel like yeah, probably, definitely. I feel like it's not so much sneaking out. It's more so coming home late. So it's
You're trying
having
to
to
sneak
sneak
in?
back in the house. Yes, I feel like that's it. But there's definitely been times where I've come home at like 4, especially, okay, so this is when we first moved out with my mom. And me and my mom used to have like the same room space. And I used to come home at like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I used to read. And I tried not to be loud because my little brother was in the room too. Gee. The worst thing ever because it never worked.
You're so funny.
My mom would always wake up, or she would like Lulu text me in the day and be like, "Oh, I hope you had a good night's rest," or some shit like that. I was like, okay, cool.
I was gonna say my mom never used to wake up. She would just text me the next morning like, "Oh, you know, I smell you all the way from the room." I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
I'm like, but mine's definitely sneaking back in the house.
Alrighty. Your biggest fear. Oh my god.
I have two.
I have a fear for clowns and bugs. Like, I hate bugs. But if you want, like...
So you won't watch Pennywise?
I mean, I would, but it would have
clowns?
to... I would, like, glance at it. Or I would, like, rather listen to the movie and stuff.
Okay.
And not really want to... But yeah, I don't like clowns. And they smell weird. And they just get me, like, anxious.
You said they smell weird.
They do smell weird.
Okay,
Their makeup.
What am I like most scared of?
Your biggest fear?
Heights and roller coasters. Heights and roller coasters, they go hand in hand. One is losing my favorite parent.
Your favorite parent?
Yes.
You're so funny. Yes, that would be one of my biggest fears.
That's
too.
the one. Like, I do not want that day to ever come type shit. Like, yeah.
That's
but definitely
real
heights
stuff.
and roller coasters. Like,
I don't. Okay, this is a fun a fun fact about me. A fun fact about me. Oh my god, look at it. It looks so oily. I'm really not this oily. It's just a light. But I cannot, like, for nothing in the world, I can't get on the giant drop at Six Flags. No, thank you. I'm good. I could ride Goliath, anything. Like, I am
why
so
not
for
the
it.
giant drop?
Bro, like, it makes me, like, so anxious and, like, it makes my chest hurt. Like, that's how anxious
That's
it
me
makes
on
me.
every
Like,
roller coaster.
like, and I just feel like suffocated. I'm not even enjoying the ride. I just whole time I'm just like, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Like, I get sick, like, from it.
No, that's me on every roller coaster.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Panic attacks.
I don't know why. When me and Berto first started dating or whatever, we went to Six Flags and I got on it with him, you know, trying to be whatever. And no, after that, I was just like, yeah, no, never again. And he gets mad, but I don't care.
I can't. I hate roller coasters.
I like them, but
no, I am terrified. No.
You know what scares
I have
me too?
panic attacks,
Oh my
and
God.
I watch Final Destination all the time.
True.
And it gives me reasons why not to do certain shit because hell no, I'm not gonna die doing no stupid shit like riding a roller coaster. Got me fucked up. I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm terrified. And my friends tell me,
like water slides and stuff?
yeah, I've gone on water slides.
The
like,
Six Flags one
them.
is scary too because you're just
I
like
bet you get
standing and then
stuck.
you just get like dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah,
That
no.
shit, like, oh my god, messes you
There's
up so bad
certain-
too.
There's certain ones that I wouldn't mind doing, but then there's other ones where it's just like, oh no, that's death right there. No. And I would just be like, I don't want to get stuck because I've gotten stuck before.
Oh, true.
No, thank you.
When we went to the Great Wolf, whatever, me and his little brother went on the slide together, and it was like the swirly one, and then you were going through the hole or whatever, and then you go down. And we were spinning around to go into the hole, and we missed the hole like twice, and then we just stopped, and the water couldn't push us anymore, so we're like going like this into the hole. It was hilarious, but for a minute I was scared, like, oh my god, don't panic, you got this.
Yeah. I'm like, no, see, that's me. I can't. I mean, I don't know why. If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? Why would I get this one?
Right, the one you said.
If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? I didn't even think of an answer. Like any aspect, I say I would change something about me that affects my life.
Yeah, personality
Yeah.
wise, or like,
Yeah. Like, because I feel like if I changed this one thing, a whole bunch of different things in my life would have happened. Like, I would have had different, like, opportunities. I would say my attitude or, like, how I react to things or how I respond to things. I feel like because I'd be so hot-headed about shit, I feel like that's one thing I would definitely change because I would have had a lot more opportunities if I wasn't so hot-headed. Hot-headed.
So is that one of like your regrets, being so hot-headed?
Not so much a regret because it's me and like I'm working with it and I'm learning it, you know, dealing with it, whatever. But it's definitely something.
I feel like I'm doing an interview, so
I'm like, it's definitely something that I'm working on. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. So that's one thing I would change. My attitude.
Okay, Miss Attitude.
No, I'm like, my attitude.
Miss Attitude.
Hey, it's okay.
We all got a little attitude.
Especially
okay. Okay, first concert or favorite concert? My first concert, low key, my first concert was when I went to go see Lil Baby and A Boogie at the Wet n Wild. That shit was crazy. It was so fucking packed and full of hella people that everybody knew. I just kept seeing hella people I knew. It was so annoying. But yeah, it was pretty lit. That was one. And then I went to a G Herbo concert. That was probably my favorite one. It was super lit. I was so close to him. My phone had died, but he was taking everybody's phone. I was like, couldn't even give him my phone, and I was right there because it was dead. I was so mad. But it was super lit. I was looking cute too.
Yeah. G Herbo's cool. Him performing was cool. I saw him at Western. That bitch was packed. It was busting.
Bro, it was packed.
It was
like
busting.
Everybody kept pushing each other, and it was so many people that you couldn't push them back. Like
mosh pits
God.
Mosh pits for G Herbo. Like, come on now.
It was wet on the floor. Ugh. It was cold too. We went like in January or February. I can't remember. Go.
Our homecoming, I think, is in October. Motherfuckers was out there showing cheeks.
That's how I was like, I didn't know what to wear. I ended up wearing some ripped jeans with some ones and like, well, I think it was a cute like red bra. I don't remember. No, a bodysuit. Yeah, I think that's a picture that I have on my little YouTube picture. That's the one when I went to the G Herbo concert.
Oh yeah, that is that one. Yep.
Because I have
your
my
profile
little
picture.
ponytail.
Yeah. Can I change mine?
What do you mean?
Can I change mine? I don't have a story really for this.
Okay, I guess.
I'm like, I don't really have a story for it. I'm mixing it up.
That was funny.
I really didn't. My first relationship.
Go ahead, sis.
So like there's like two I want to say.
You were in 2 relationships?
No, there's not 2 relationships, but it's like one's a kiddie one, and then one's like my first actual relationship. So my first relationship, I was in 5th grade. I was dating somebody that was in 6th grade, I think. Yes, but I was in 5th grade, and then yeah, that shit lasted like, I don't know, like 2 months maybe. I'm surprised it even lasted that long. I think it was 5th grade or 6th grade. I don't know, but it was one of them. And then my first real relationship, I dated my friend.
What grade?
This had to be like halfway through 6th grade. I dated him like 6th grade, 7th grade, and I want to say part of 8th grade. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't know, 8th grade. But I dated him for a while. Like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I was a kid. And I was a kid, mind you. But it was my first relationship, and that's my favorite relationship. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, this person's like was really close to my family. Like, my mom was always with them. He played soccer. Yeah, he played we were always with his mom. They used to play loteria like outside the field house. All the guys were playing soccer and shit. And then
that was your soccer boo? Did he play soccer?
Huh?
Did he play soccer?
Yeah, he plays soccer. This is Junior, my friend who passed away. But yeah, him. Like that was my first relationship. Yeah, we used to play soccer too. That shit, it was funny. Everyone I don't know, it was a cool relationship. I learned a lot. That's like how I really learned Spanish, and I started listening to Spanish music, like paisa stuff, was because of Junior, because he was a little paisita. Yep, that's my homie.
Things you don't like about your ex or didn't like about your ex. Him, period.
Right, that's all I could say.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it.
That's my answer.
I hope I don't get the one I had. Worst nightmare. I keep getting the ones I suggested. Okay, my worst nightmare. So I have 2 repetitive nightmares. I started getting them when I was a shorty. I was like maybe in 11 when I got my first nightmare. So there's 2 repetitive ones. One of them, the first one I had, which is so weird. It was at the house where it was an apartment complex where my family used to live in Rogers Park. But we lived there when I was only, I think, up to 2 months old. And I remember this in my dream, looking out the window. But when I looked out so inside the apartment was my grandma's crib. Where my grandma lived for years. They lived there for 15 years. So it was my grandma's crib inside, but when I looked out the window, it was outside that apartment complex. And I used to see a body hanging off the fucking cable line. Yes, and mind you, I'm 11 years old, and this is repetitive. I used to have this shit every night.
That was your dream?
That was my nightmare. Yeah, that shit would happen, and then it was literally just that, and it was just a motherfucking body hanging. That was it.
That's crazy.
And then the second one, it was bad. Sweating. And then the second one that I used to have was my family was and my mom. Okay, when we were shorty, she always had a minivan. A red minivan. Everybody know that motherfucker. So we used to be in it, whatever. So this time we were in the minivan, my family. They go inside an apartment complex to look at some apartment and use the bathroom or whatever. So they go in there and they leave me in the car by myself, but then I have to pee. So I'm like, okay, I'm a shorty, mind you. I'm 14 years old when this is happening in my dream. I turn the car off. I put the hazard lights on, and I go inside the apartment. But when I step outside the car, everything and everybody are skeletons.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
Skeletons. And when I walk into the building apartment complex, it's literally it's literally skeletons laying everywhere. And I used to have these nightmares, and even to this day, I randomly have them.
That's so.
And that's when I'm overly stressed, in a completely different mind. I would have been sleeping
in
holy water, holy water,
freaking crosses.
Yeah, and yes. But those are 2 of my worst nightmares that was me, my worst nightmare.
My first fight, oh my god. My first fight. It was in 6th grade. It was so stupid. I don't know, she would just wanted to fight with me for whatever reason in the lunchroom. So I got up, and then it was bad. It was so bad. I don't even remember if I got suspended but I know my soccer coach was our dean, and he got mad. He was just like, what the hell, you must not want to play soccer. You're getting in trouble. And I'm like, I'm just not gonna let people
somebody bully
me.
No, thank you.
What's yours?
Any high school regrets? I have one high school regret, and that's telling somebody my secret. Because then somebody told my secret, and it caused a whole bunch of bullshit at school.
High school?
Yep, my senior year of high school. the action I don't regret. I mean, it happened, but me telling this person, like confiding in this person, is my regret. Being able, like confiding in this person and telling them my secret, thinking that I could. But that's my biggest regret. Letting somebody know a secret. Yeah.
Pretty lit. Is this the last one?
He said pretty lit. Yeah, I think so. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Is this the one you didn't want?
No, you already grabbed the one I didn't want.
Okay. So should I just get this one?
That's fine. I
Okay.
don't know what they are, but that's fine.
What do you think about dating people with kids? Oh my god. I mean, I'm in a relationship, so it's different. But I mean, I'm all for it. Like, if you wanna be with that person, you know it's gonna come with a little person, and you gotta be with that little person too. You know. But yeah, I'm all for it. Why not? Cool. Oh.
I wouldn't mind. Let's see.
You would date somebody with kids?
I guess I don't know. It depends on the situation. I mean, I wouldn't mind a person's kid. Like, I don't mind kids. It just depends the situation. I like depends the BM, all this.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I do not need all of that.
I wouldn't. If you're like in a serious relationship and you know you want to be with that person, then
I'm like, but
yeah,
I really want your first kid to be my first kid type shit.
That's true.
Like, that's really what I want. But life, you never know. Prom night.
Your prom night.
My prom night was last minute. I didn't want to go to my prom. I just wanted to go to my date's prom. I wanted his prom and my prom. My prom was last minute. I ended up getting ready. My sister drove me to my friend's house, which is where we got in a limo. And then I went to the liquor store with my sister. No, while we were taking pictures, my sister went to the liquor store and she bought us bottles of Peach Amsterdam. Disgusting. But you know, motherfuckers in senior year of high school want to drink Peach Amsterdam. Cool. So we had all the liquor. Cool. This was the aftermath of the whole situation in high school happening. So I didn't really fuck with anybody like at the end of my senior year. So
your high school?
Yeah, my high school. So I was just with like my close friends, like my volleyball team and my best friend at the time, and then my date. But it was cool. I mean, my friends got prom king, prom queen, and then we just danced. I danced with, like, my coach was the life of the party, damn near. So we were just there, cool and dancing, pretty lit. Went to IHOP, drunk, off Peach Amsterdam.
Did you go to any after parties?
No. Because I feel like at every after party I was gonna go to, some bitch was gonna pop up and try to jump me. Try to jump me. So I'm like, I ain't even gonna. I'm like, everybody says. I'm like, everybody says, nah, especially after all the bullshit that had gone down. Everybody's gonna be like, nah, it was cool, nobody finna be there. Motherfuckers say, oh, this person's here, they finna bullshit. So I didn't even deal with it. I was like, no, I'm finna go have food with my friends because prom food was disgusting. So it was alright. But I was gonna go to get pancakes anyway. Went and got that. Funny. And then just went home.
True.
It was an alright night. Hey, that's all I needed.
But that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our stories and everything that we said. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Comment down below if you guys have any crazy stories, or comment down below what do you guys want me to make a video of if you have any suggestions. And make sure you subscribe to Lulu's. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.